welcome. My name is Crystal and I am a senior at Bonbon University. My major is in health education and I'm a minor in nutrition. I'm going to be talking to you guys today about fats and water. But first, I would like to talk about your previous lesson that you had. I know that you guys went over macronutrients, which includes 3 different categories, like our carbohydrates, our proteins, and our fats. So this array of food definitely makes up a large portion of what we eat. Macronutrients are going to help you grow and help you develop. They're also going to help you give you energy for everyday needs. Alright, so now I'd like to focus on the 3 objectives for this lesson. We're going to be talking about what fats are and the benefits of fat, types of fats and their food sources, and benefits of water. Right. So next, I'd like to talk to you guys about what is fat. What types of food have fat in them? This is a great picture. It's going to show you a picture of healthy fats. We got some avocado, some oil, some olives, some nuts, some salmon. That's just a great picture to kind of show you the array of food that contains healthy fats. What is fat? Fat is made up of fatty acids. The main function of fat is going to have a long-term energy storage. Fat does not dissolve in water. Also, animal fats at room temperature are going to be solid. Then we also have plant oils. At room temperature will be in liquid state. All right, next, fat makes us feel full. It's also going to add that texture and flavor to our foods. So here is a diagram of a body, and my question is to ask every one of you, where is some fat stored in the body? Now I'd like to see if anybody would like to volunteer and come up and just kind of help me point out where they think some fat would be located. I understand nobody wants to get up. Let me help you with that. So here we have some fats can be located under the skin. Also, we have fat that's found around your kidneys. Your kidneys are located on the back side of your body, and you have 2 of them. Also, we have fat that's found around your liver, and fat is also found inside your muscles. All right, so fat is going to help us insulate us from the cold. So when you step outside that cold weather, yeah, it's going to be a little cold to your skin, or maybe not to your liking. But the inside of your body is going to stay warm because you do have some fat in your body. Also, fat's going to surround and help protect your organs. All right, so we have benefits of healthy fats. Right here in this top right, I have a picture of an infant that goes to a small child, that goes to a teenager, to an adult. And this picture is going to represent how healthy fats are going to help you grow. It's also going to contribute to brain function, and they're going to help absorb vitamins. Key tip, heart-healthy fats do not contribute to heart disease, but they do help unclog, help unclog blood vessels. Also, like I said previously, healthy fats are going to help insulate your body, and it's going to help protect your organs. All right, guys, did you know that your brain is 60% of fat? That's crazy. Your brain is also the fattiest organ in the body, and it's made up of those fatty acids in order to work. All right, so now we're going to do a little activity time. And what I would like for you guys to do, we're going to pass out these papers. It's got 5 easy peasy questions on here, just like for you guys to answer them over the lesson that I just spoke to you guys about. If you have any questions at all, please raise your hand and we'll come around and we'll assist you with them. And then we're going to go over those questions. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and go over those questions. Question number 1, does fat add flavor and texture to food? The answer is yes, it does. Question 2, does fat protect vital organs in the body? The answer is yes, fat does protect. All right, question 3, fat is, it's a long-term energy storage. Next, healthy healthy fat, what is it? It's both A and B. It does not contribute to heart disease, but it does unclog those blood vessels. And number 5, I would like for you guys to list 3 benefits of fat. Can anybody name 3? Just tell me 1. All right, we have it helps absorb vitamins. I also put on my sheet, it's going to help your body grow and it's going to contribute to brain function. So great job, guys, on activity 1. All right, so next we're going to talk about food sources of fats. All right, so here we have, not all fats are going to be equal. I have 3 different fats that we're going to be talking about. We have saturated fats, unsaturated fats, and we have trans fats. And I'm going to break these 3 fats up just so you guys can understand where these fats are coming from, where they're found in some foods, and what we probably should try to stay away from and avoid. So our first fat we're going to talk about is saturated fat. Saturated fat is going to increase your blood cholesterol, but it's also going to lower the good cholesterol that you already have. It's typically found in high fat meats. We have like our fatty cuts of beef. It's also found in whole milk. So when you're in the grocery store and you're walking through and you see milk with a red cap, that's considered your whole milk. It is found in some cheese, some sour cream, and also ice cream. Next, we're going to talk about unsaturated fats. These guys, they're the good guys. They're the heart-healthy fats. So this is also going to help you lower your cholesterol, and it's going to reduce the risk of your heart disease. So with unsaturated fats, we have 2 different types of unsaturated fats. We have the monounsaturated fats, and we have the polyunsaturated fats. So with the monounsaturated fats, we have different types of food sources. We have like your cashews, your almonds, we have different types of oils, we have peanut and almond butter. And then we also have avocados. So with our polyunsaturated fats, there's going to be a little bit of a difference of the food source. You're going to find their polyunsaturated fats like in your salmon, your sardines, also in some walnuts, and some seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. Let me ask you guys a question. During Halloween, when you're carving those pumpkins, you pull out all the seeds on the inside. How many of your parents, your grandparents, anybody in your family, they wash those seeds off and then they pop them in the oven? Mine did when I was little, and I do it now as an adult. You're eating a polyunsaturated fat, and you probably didn't even know it. Next, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about trans fats. This is made from processed food. Unfortunately, this will rise your cholesterol, and it will also lower the good cholesterol that you already have, just like those saturated fats we talked about earlier. So we want to try to avoid trans fats as much as possible. Trans fats are going to be found in your fried food, like your fried chicken. It's also going to be found in fast food, like French fries, cookies, pastries like Pop-Tarts and donuts, also microwave popcorn, and frozen pizzas. This all includes a list of trans fat that we would like to avoid. Alright guys, so here I have a food label. This, I'm sure everyone has seen this type of food label. It's on every food pack. Any food that's wrapped and packaged and sold in a store, it's going to have one of these guys on it. So this is actually a food label of cookies. And right here, where this pink arrow is, it's pointing right at the total fat. And you can see it's highlighted, saturated fat and trans fat. The 2 things that we want to try to avoid. We want to limit our saturated fat intake. We want to avoid our trans fat intake. So the next time you're at home, now you can kind of look at the products you have and recognize the different types of fat that's in that food that you're getting ready to eat. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of a review. So we have our heart-healthy fats. That would be your unsaturated fats, which include 2 unsaturated fats. We have our our polyunsaturated fats, and we have our monounsaturated fats. These guys, the good guys, it's going to help reduce your risk of heart disease. Next, we got the saturated fats, which we want to limit. We want to do that in moderation. That's going to be found in your cheeses and your whole milks and your fatty cuts of beef. We also have your trans fats, which we want to avoid. That's found in fast food. That's found in fried food. These guys are they're going to increase your risk of heart disease. So we want to watch those intakes. Okay, so next we're going to do our second activity. Here we have we have all these little pieces of food we cut out. And since you guys are already divided into your groups, I would like for you guys to see if you can pick out 3 of the heart healthy fats for me. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go around to each table, and I want for one group to just pick one of their heart healthy fats. And if you have any questions, please let me know. We'll walk around and we'll help you guys. So here we have a picture of peanut butter. That's a heart healthy fat. We also have our avocados. We had a piece of salmon. That's going to be your polyunsaturated fat. We got a picture of nuts. And then also a picture of olive oil. So all these guys are going to be located in your heart healthy fats. So great job, guys. I appreciate all your participation. All right, our next lesson, we are going to be talking about water and hydration, their connection between the two of them. All right, water in the body. How much water is your body made up of? Can anybody take a guess? Let me help you out with that. 70% of your body is made up of water. That's over half. That is crazy. That is so important to know. You need to know your body and how it works. All right, so what is water? I know that's a crazy question. We all know what water is, but do we really know what water is and what it's made of? So here I have a picture of a molecule. Now I know all of you guys have probably seen this. If not, you will see it soon in school. But this is a water molecule. We have 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen, H2O. This is what water is made up of. All right, so water is transparent. It's colorless, it's tasteless, it's odorless. So about 71% of the earth is covered in water. That's a lot. That's just like your body. Your body is made up of 70%. It's so important to know where water comes from and why water is important for your body. Also, we have 3 different forms of water. We have your solid, which is an ice cube. We have liquid, which could be the rain outside or the water coming out of your faucet. Then we also have gas. So when you got a pot of water on the stove and it's boiling, you have all that steam come up. That's going to be in gas form. That's a different state of water. It's still water though. It's evaporating up. All right. So how does water benefit you guys? Well, water is critical for keeping the body properly hydrated. Water makes up 85% of your blood. That's a lot. Also, water is going to help deliver that oxygen through your body. It's going to help regulate your body temperature, and it's also going to help maintain that blood pressure. It's also going to flush out those waste and those toxins that are inside your body. So cells are made mostly of water. Water is also going to help dissolve those vitamins and minerals that are in your body because your body needs those nutrients to survive. So water is going to assist with that to get better access to those vitamins and nutrients. Also, water helps your organs. I couldn't be so much more clear than that. It's going to help your inside in so many ways. With that being said, I have another diagram. And in this diagram, I already have some arrows pointing to some organs that water does help. But the ones that do not have an arrow yet, we're going to kind of touch base on, and I'm going to explain to you how water is going to help those organs. First, we're going to talk about the brain. So the brain transports nutrients, blood, and provides oxygen for the brain. So water is going to help with that transport. It's also going to help remove any toxins that are there. Next, we got the heart. The heart pumps about 2,000 gallons of blood per day. So if you're drinking your daily water, that water is going to help push the blood through your body to your heart, so your heart can work properly and be the best it can be. Next, we got the skin. Now I know, you're thinking, my organ, skin, on the outside, I'm touching it. Yes, your skin is an organ. It is actually the largest organ on your body, in your body. So how does water help the skin? It's going to help fight any skin issues. Also, it's going to help it stay healthy and hydrated. Your skin is so important, it's protecting your insides. So that is the key of why water is so important for your skin. Next, we got the lungs. We got two lungs. So inside your lungs, there's a thin lining. That lining needs to remain thin so the water can absorb and it will help your lungs be the best it can do. So in order for that lining to stay thin, that water needs to be taken in every single day. Next, we got kidneys. How many kidneys we got? We got two back here. So the water is going to help your kidneys with the blood vessels to stay open. It's also going to help remove waste from your blood. All right, last but not least, I got joints. All right, I understand you're looking at me like I'm crazy. Joints are not an organ. I totally get that. But I couldn't help but put it up here. And the reason why I put it up here is because we need water to help lubricate our joints. The water is going to help the joints not to have friction. You can't be walking around like a robot. So in order to have joints that are movable, you need that water, and that water is going to help lubricate them. So just keep that in mind. All right, next, we're going to talk about hydration. What does hydration mean? Well, it means when water is able to be absorbed. Super simple. When water is being absorbed, you're hydrating something. That's key. So what we take in water every day when we eat and drink. Water is going to be the path to improve wellness. Also, hydration is associated with physical activities, with energy level, with focus and concentration. So in order to have all of those things and maintain those throughout your day, water is important to be drinking. Also, we need water to survive. So how are we going to check to know if we're staying hydrated? When you go to the bathroom. I know that sounds kind of weird, but when you go to the bathroom next time, just look at the color of your urine. You want it to be a pale yellow. That's going to tell you that you understand what's going on the inside of your body and that you are drinking enough water to keep the insides working at their best potential. Next, we're going to talk about dehydration, the one thing we want to stay away from. So what does dehydration mean? That means it is when more water leaves than it's coming in. So what I mean by that is your body is losing water when you sleep. So when you're breathing, you're losing water. When you're sweating, you're losing water. And when you have urine output and bowel output, you're losing water. So you're losing all that water, you need to be replenishing it as well. So it means you need to be staying rehydrated and drinking that water. You will have mild dehydration. You'll have these symptoms. You can have headaches, nausea, tiredness. Also, ways to tell that you are dehydrated. If you have little or no urine output. So let's say you get up in the morning and you don't go to the bathroom. You don't go to the bathroom until like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. That's no output. That's important. That's key. wait, I haven't gone to the bathroom. I need to be drinking water. I need to help my body. Next, if your urine is a dark color, that's important. That's gonna show you that I need to be drinking. Also, if you have dry mouth, extreme thirst, or you get dizzy. Also, if you happen to cry and you have no tears coming out, you have some serious dehydration going on. You need to tell a parent. Second, you need to be drinking water. Drinking water is key. All right, so keep in mind, when you're doing all these things, when you're jogging outside, when you're doing jumping jacks, you're playing sports, you're playing with your friends, rehydrate. I cannot say it enough. All right, so life and water, what they have in common. Drinking more water is one of the simplest things you can do to stay healthy. Also, there is potential impact of mild dehydration from physical performance. And what I mean by that is, so let's say you guys are getting ready to play some sports, going outside and playing some football, basketball, playing around with your friends, you're in track at school, and you're not drinking before a meet or before a game. You play that game, you might be drinking a little bit during the game, you end up getting an injury. You're gonna hurt yourself by not staying hydrated. Also, when you become sick, I get it. You're sick, you're not thinking about drinking water. But just think, you got a fever going on. You're losing water. So you need to replenish that water. You need to still be drinking, even if you are sick. It's going to help you get better. It's going to remove those toxins that are inside your body. Also, choosing other drinks instead. It's important. When you are drinking other drinks, maybe don't drink that. Don't pick that one. Take that one out and grab some water instead. How much water should you be drinking? Get this question all the time. So, have this little cheat sheet up here. It's going to kind of show you guys how much water you should be drinking for how old you are. Now, I think you guys are 10 to 12 years old, so that's going to be around 7 glasses a day. I understand that sounds like a lot, but if you start early in the morning when you get up, by the end of the day, you're going to hit 7 glasses, and it's going to be just like that. And you're like, wow, that was so easy. And your body's going to thank you. You're going to feel so amazing just by drinking water. Also, here's a little tip for you guys. You can carry around a water bottle. Does not have to be expensive. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. A water bottle, you can refill it with water. Just put it in your backpack, put it in your sporting bag, and carry it around with you. Also, water is key to staying on top of the game. Just remember that. All right, so next we're going to do a little bit of a water visual activity. But first I'd like to ask you guys a question. Would you ever give a small child, an animal, or a plant, would you ever give them a soda, a fruit drink, an energy drink? And if you would, what would happen to them? What would happen to the plants, the animals, the child? Well, they wouldn't grow properly. They wouldn't develop. They could get sick. Plants, animals, they don't drink that kind of stuff. And for little kids, that's not healthy for their insides. They need that water to stay hydrated. So here I have, let me move over my little, here. So here I have 2 different plants. I would like for you guys to tell me the difference between these 2 plants. We got one that's healthy, one unhealthy. Let me go ahead and go over these for you guys. So here we have our healthy plant. We got a nice sturdy stem, very sturdy. Bright colors, it's vibrant, it's healthy. Here, not so much healthy. We got really dry soil. You can hear it, it's breaking, it's limp, it's cracking. The color is dull, it's lifeless. So, what do these 2 have in common? These represent us. These plants represent who we are. I understand that we might not all look alike, act alike, but we all do need the same benefits. And what we have in common is that we need water to survive. And I understand that there are things that are in those energy drinks that taste great, but let's try to eliminate those drinks and replace them with your water. So, also, what would happen if you stopped drinking water and you only drank those sodas or those energy drinks? What would happen? Let me go ahead and tell you guys what would happen. You could cause serious injury to your bodies. You could also get sicker quicker, and you could also hurt your organs on the inside because they're not properly working. They're not working to their fullest potential because they're not having what they need to work. So just keep that in mind. Next, I'm going to be handing you guys out your water activity sheet. And what I would like for you guys to do is to please circle the correct answers of how water benefits your body. Now there are multiple answers, so just pick as many as you think, and then we'll go over them as a class. Great job, guys. So now we're just going to go over these as a class together. So, can anybody raise their hand and tell me what the first one would be? That's right, keeping your body temperature normal. What else does water benefit your body? It makes up 85% of your blood. Also helps your brain, helps your skin, and it's going to help out flush those waste out of your body. So those are all the answers that's how water is going to benefit you. So I appreciate that. You guys did a fabulous job on that activity. So next, what I'd like for you guys to do is we have construction papers sitting at each one of your tables. I would like for each one of you guys to take a piece of paper, and I would like for you to write out 3 benefits of fat and 3 benefits of water. Once you're done with that, I would like for you guys to sit with your partner, share amongst your table, however you feel comfortable, and then let's come up with one from each group. We're going to talk about one benefit of water and one benefit of fat that each group table has come up with. Great job, guys. So after that, I have a little something to share with you guys. So here is our gift to you. We did make some trail mix, some healthy, heart-healthy snacks. We got nuts, we got some Cheerios, so this has the ingredients on here for you. So you not only get to take the trail mix home with you, try it out. Hopefully you'll love it. And remember that those healthy fats are going to help you. But this also has the ingredients so your family can make it for you at home. Next, and on the back, we got some water bottles. Everyone is getting a refillable water bottle. What I want you guys to do is remember how many glasses of water you need to be drinking a day. This is going to help you. So with your water bottle, and it's also going to have reasons why, like how water is going to help you throughout the day. Also, we put up here your recommended daily water intake. So this is just going to count and keep you on track. And don't worry, these are laminated so you guys can carry them around with you and they're not going to get harmed. All right. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free. If not, I want to thank everyone for participating, and you guys did a great job. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.